Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be previewing the New York Knicks Indiana Pacers Game 5. This should be an interesting game tonight in Madison Square Garden. New York Knicks 0-2 in New York. I think it's going to be another good game. You've seen 4 games in this series. They've all been close, great, competitive games. Sure, in that Game 3 when New York won, they were getting blown out a little bit and came back. And it's, same thing Game 1 when New York was up big and Indiana came back. But what's more important is, even though at times maybe Game 3 and Game 1 weren't interesting the entire game, like, you look at Game 2, you look at Game 4, those 2 games, I think pretty interesting all 48 minutes. Sure, maybe Game 1 and Game 3 weren't interesting all 48 minutes, but I'll tell you what's happened in every single one of these games. It has gotten interesting as it gets to the fourth quarter, and when we're in the when the game is in the fourth quarter, and I think that's something we're going to see again here tonight. It's going to be a fun one in New York. Let's go over injuries. Karl Towns is a game time decision, but for the Pacers, same thing goes for Aaron Nesmith as a game time decision. We will see if both. I will predict both of them play. I see Karl Towns suiting up in this game tonight. I don't see him missing this game for the Knicks. Same thing for Aaron Nesmith with the Pacers. So starting lineups, I don't think change. If you're the Knicks, I know you lost the last game. Do you look to potentially bring in Robinson back off the bench and starting Josh Hart again? The way I look at it is they played 4 games in this series. 2 games. They played 2 games in this series where Robinson is starting. They've played 2 games in this series where Robinson is coming off the bench. They are 0-2 in those 2 games where Robinson is coming off the bench, and they are 1-1 in those 2 games that Robinson starts. So I think you go with the better record, in my opinion. You know what? He might start. Him and Josh Hart might both start if Karl Towns is out in this game. But like I said, I think he plays. So Knicks starting lineup should stay the same, in my opinion. Jalen Brunson with Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and with the 3 of them will be the 2 big men, Cat and Mitchell, as long as Cat plays. Then for the Pacers, as long as Nesmith plays, Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, with Aaron Nesmith, Miles Turner, and Pascal Siakam. So, yeah, I mean, I think this should be a great game tonight, I believe. I'm rooting for the Knicks. I want the Pacers to go to the finals because, honestly, I really like the Knicks. It's nothing against the Knicks. I want the Pacers to go to the finals because I think the NBA Finals would be one of the best offensive teams in the league going up against one of the best defensive teams in the league, Thunder and the Pacers. Thunder defensively and Pacers offensively, and then the Thunder is so great offensively. I think OKC and Indiana is a better series, and I think Indiana. What I want to see personally is I've never seen an NBA Finals Game 7. The first Finals I watched was 2016-17 season with the Cavs and the Warriors, and the Warriors won 5 games. So it was KD's first year in Golden State. And so I've never seen a 7-game series. I've seen lots of 6-game series in the NBA Finals. I want to see a Game 7 in the NBA Finals. I was not into basketball the last time the Cavs and Warriors were in a Game 7 2015-16 season. I want to see that, and I don't know if it happens with Indiana and OKC. I don't think it happens. I think OKC probably beats them in 6 games, but I know that I believe there is a better chance of Indiana taking OKC to 7 games than New York, in my opinion, as someone who likes both of these teams. Now, but that doesn't change the fact I want the Knicks to win these next 2 games. If this series ends tonight, I hate saying this, but this is true. There is no basketball for 6 days. That is crazy. NBA Finals don't start till June 5th, Thursday. It is May 29th, Thursday. We wouldn't see basketball for a week. We wouldn't see basketball played a week from now if the Pacers win this game tonight. If the Knicks win this game tonight and if the Pacers win this, let me say this again. If the Knicks win this game tonight, it goes to Game 6, and the Pacers in it in Game 6, then there are 4 days with no basketball. Four days and 4 nights with no basketball. If this series ends in 7, and whoever wins in 7 games, then there would be only 2 days and 2 nights without basketball. I prefer 2 days and 2 nights than 4 days and 6 nights. I know last year there was a pretty good amount of time from the time of the conference finals ending and the NBA finals starting, because the Pacers got swept and the Wolves lost in 5 to Dallas. That gave both the Mavs and the Celtics last year a lot of time off going into the NBA finals. And when there's no football, there's no NFL, and yeah, there is baseball, but it's the beginning of June. Beginning of baseball is the only thing that I look at. Maybe hockey's going on, but I'm not into hockey. Beginning of baseball is the only thing, or not the beginning, but June baseball is the only thing you get to see for a week. And so I would much more I'd like it much more if we saw this series end in 6 or 7. So there's more time. There's less time where there is no basketball. So that's why I'm rooting for the Pacers to win this series in either 6 or 7 games. But I like both these teams, so I'm rooting for the Knicks tonight, though. All right, but you guys give me your predictions in the comment section for this game tonight. I think it's going to be a great game. I think Jalen Brunson's going to have a great night for this Knicks team tonight. You guys give me your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.